right. It is thinking. It is. I think my internet's not there too. Okay. I believe, no, I'm gonna have to hurry and turn this off here. All right, we are live. I'm gonna pull it up. Okay. I'm gonna go into it. Can't you hear us? All right, we are on. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am so super excited to have you guys here today. I am with somebody who is very, very special and very, very near and dear to my heart. I want you guys to meet Michelle Ross. Michelle Ross is a rock star in her business, and she is an inspiration to everybody she's ever met, which is pretty incredible because sometimes us as leaders, we have a tendency to not feel so confident in our shoes, and she has come so far. And so I am so very excited to have, and her internet, she's got storms that are rolling in where she's at. So her internet's going to be in and out. So if it freezes, we're super sorry. But get the invite button. I'm very excited to share with you Michelle's experience with Pawfest. All of us kind of have this aha moment when we are at different company events. And today I'm very, very honored to have Miss Michelle Ross on with us. But before we kind of dive in to all of the questions, Michelle, will you tell us your story? Tell us, how did you get involved with pottery?
Okay, well, I have a dog that has allergies, and he's been having some issues for a while. And I had tried other products before. I have just about everything that petPro has. And I decided I was going to look online to see what I could find. For some reason, I just come across pottery. And that first day that I come across it, I don't even really know where I found it, but I didn't pursue it. And I just got to thinking about it, and pottery popped back in my head. So I went and searched, and I got connected with Mandy. And when I joined, I wasn't really planning on, I joined for the discount. I didn't join to do the business. I mainly just joined for the products. So once I tried the products and seen how great they were, I decided I didn't really do a whole lot my first little bit of the business, but I did try to earn some of the incentives. So I did a little bit, and then I quit. And of course, I quit and didn't do anything for a while. But I just finally realized that this is something I want to do because I believed in the product. So,
which is pretty amazing. And did you hear what Michelle said? Like, the best part about this business is you can leave and you can come back, and you can leave and you can come back. And so I remember, Michelle, I think you did a little bit more than what you're saying. I'm pretty sure you rocked all of the fast start bonuses. In fact, I'm 99% positive that you rocked all of the bonuses.
I might have got a couple of them. Yeah, I think I did.
I might have. No, I'm going to be pretty confident and says that she rocked her fast start. And so I really want to ask you, I guess, you went through the fast start, you kind of got going really good, and then you stopped. But what made you commit to Pawfest? Like, which one was the first one that you went to, and what kind of made you commit to pottery that first time?
Last year was the first one I attended. I really don't know what made my final decision. I think I had kind of looked at the videos from the year before and realized that it was something I felt like I missed out on because I had joined right before Pawfest that year. So I didn't go to the first one. I didn't think I would have the funds, or, I just didn't think it was that important at the time. But once I seen what I missed out on and the way y'all talked about it, I just thought it was something I wanted to try and see what it was like, just to get the experience. And I'm glad I went. So, because it really changed my business a lot.
And I'm pretty excited that you came. So the first one that you came to, how many team members did you bring with you?
2. I had Brenda and Linda.
You had 2 members come with you your first year to Pawfest, which is pretty incredible. So my next question for you is how has Pawfest helped you to get to executive director? Was that a goal that you made last year at Pawfest?
No, it wasn't. Well, not at first, because I was the type that was really scared and had a lot of fear about things. I wouldn't do certain things. Actually, when Melissa Davis called me before Pawfest and asked me to do that panel thing, I was just going to tell her no. But it made me step out of my comfort zone. And so when I did that, being on stage and talking about my story, telling my story about my fear and how I'm trying to overcome it, it helped me a lot. And with Nikki, I can't think of her last name, but but she was really great. I had a fear of being a leader, so I'm gonna say no. I didn't have. I wanted to move up, but I didn't really want to be a leader, if that makes sense, because I didn't think I would be a good leader. I didn't think I would, my team, be a good leader to my team. And I just had that fear. Yeah. I didn't have enough confidence in myself, and Pawfest helped me a lot with that. So I think it's really helped me grow a lot since then.
I love that. So I am interested. So you mentioned about our keynote speaker, which was last year. We had Nikki Kia Hohu, which was incredible. We'll just call her Nikki for short. So how did she make a difference in you and your business? Tell us a little more about that.
She helped me overcome some of my fears, because when I was on stage, that was one of my fears, was getting on stage in front of people. And she helped me to sort through those fears. Even that day on stage, plus during her training, she just helped me a lot with helped me realize that if you don't get out of that comfort zone and do it, that you're never going to get anywhere, and you might be keeping someone else from having the experience you have because you didn't share it with them. So just don't be scared of no. Just go out and ask. If they say no, then go on to the next person. Don't be scared to ask.
I love how honest you are, because I want you guys to really know that for Michelle to be on this live right now, it's taken a long time. Like, if I could connect with anybody in this world, reach out to Michelle. If you feel like you have had limited beliefs and comfort zones, Michelle is living proof that you don't have to be an expert or outgoing or be at the top of all the charts. You just have to keep going and never give up. You've got to get out of that comfort zone, which is huge. And Nikki and Pawfest really helped that. And I remember the first time I saw you when I got off the bus, I remember the first time I saw you, like, you were real. That was one of the most amazing things in the world, when I hugged Michelle and I was like, man, we've had many talks on the phone. We've talked here, but you are a real person. And it was very incredible for when we finally got to hug and become real together, right? That was, I think, the bonding moment of our friendship. Well, as far as I'm concerned, but it was really, really amazing. But my next question is, how did meeting the home office team, how did meeting the team make you feel? Tammy, Melissa, and Roger, and the rest of the crew. How did it make you feel?
Well, it was a good experience, because Roger, he's not like any other CEO. You know, most of them seem uptight, and I don't know. He's just he's down to earth. You can tell he really cares. He's not like he thinks he's better than you or thinks he's better than anybody else. He's more like you. You know, he's right there with you. He's not trying to be above you or anything. And Tammy and Melissa and all the other staff, they're just all amazing. They're just all so nice. And I don't think I've ever seen Melissa frown. She's just always got that smile on her face. She's just she's a wonderful trainer and coach. She's really helped me a lot also. I really appreciate them all, because they're all wonderful people. And it's just, this company is just different. I've been in other companies. Actually, I was in a company when I joined Pawtree, and it's just nothing like Pawtree. The community is not the same, the leadership.
Which is pretty incredible. And you mentioned community. And so, Michelle's been to she's been to Pawfest, she's been to Legacy. And one of the other things that we have, which is really fun to do at these events, is you get to have different roommates at these events. Do you feel like having roommates help you bond and connect with your team community as well?
I think so, yeah, because you get a chance to know them a little better.
Oh, is that your baby? Let's see your baby.
Hold on a minute.
Nothing. I mean, this is part of the business, right? We absolutely love these fur babies.
He was being good and he heard something. He had to bark.
He's out like trout. I love it. So my next question, I've only got a few more questions. I know your time is super valuable and I really appreciate you coming on with us today. But we had what's called breakout sessions last year at Pawfest, where you got to meet some of the top income earners and learn about some of their success. What did you learn from these breakout sessions, and how can maybe the people that are getting ready to come maybe get excited about what these breakout sessions can help them really kind of hit the ground running?
It gives you ideas of how to build your business. It makes it a lot easier because they have, you share ideas. They kind of tell you how they built their business, how to become a better leader, and never to give up, because I have wanted to give up. I have cried and really wanted to give up at times when people have hurt my feelings or somebody has said something that really bothered me a lot, or maybe maybe I didn't have any sales that month or little sales. It's just, there's been a lot of times I wanted to quit, but I didn't, thankfully. But just don't ever give up. It will get better eventually. You just have to work through the bad times, and there are a lot of good times too. So you just have to stay and not give up. That's all. It's just I don't know. There's a lot that I learned from the breakouts. There's so much of training and encouragement. They're encouraging. They just come up and hug you like they know you, like first time they meet you. They're just all wonderful leaders, and I enjoyed meeting Amber and Tricia. They were just so sweet, and like I was on their team, and I'm not on Amber's team, but she treated me like I was. So it was just a wonderful experience.
That's part of our leader declarations, right? Mm-hmm. We treat every petPro as if they are on our team. And Michelle, what you don't realize yet is that's going to be you. You're a top leader in this company. And I think sometimes that you forget that how valuable you are in this industry and your team, and you are continuing to just power through. And I love your perseverance for that. But what advice, my last question to you, I mean, you have been there, you have done that. This business is ups and downs, right? What advice do you have to the new petPros that are thinking about going to Pawfest, but they haven't quite jumped in all 4 paws? What advice do you have for them to help them to just do it?
If at all possible, go to Pawfest. Don't miss it. It's a wonderful experience, and you're not going to regret it, because it's going to help you build your business. You're going to get to meet all the people that you talk to every day, or that you see on the team page, and that's a wonder. They have met some. Before I went to Pawfest, they were just a name and a face, but now they've become my friends. I feel like they're really special. They're really special to me. I've met some wonderful people through Poultry, and actually getting to meet them in person and relating with them. You can sit and talk to and see that there's somebody else out there that's like you. You're not in this alone, and you don't have this. They have the same fears and struggles that you're having. And even though you don't feel like that, once you talk to them at Pawfest and see, that there's somebody else out there like you. It's not that you're the only one that's dealing with these struggles. So it's just helped me a lot. You're gonna make me cry because I'm an emotional person, I guess. But I went. I had good family and childhood, but I had some, as you know, I had some things I dealt with as a child that made me feel self-conscious about myself. I had a medical issue, and it made me feel like I wasn't good enough, and it made me feel like people talked about me and made fun of me, and I also was bullied a little bit in school, some because I was so quiet and let people do it to me. I didn't say anything. But so it kind of worked on my self-confidence, and I never did tell my parents that I was bullied. I just kind of left it to myself and dealt with it, and with God helped me through it. So um but it was I'll go ahead and say it. I had seizures, and I was on medicine from the time I was 4 till I was 14. So gave me a self-confidence problem, because I know it was in my head, but it made me feel like I was inadequate and that people made fun of me. So this business has helped me a lot. It has helped me come out of that. I used to wouldn't tell anybody about my condition. It was like I was scared to say anything, even as an adult, because I didn't want people to think I was just crazy or stupid or and I may be talking too much, but I just wanted to share that. But if you have any kind of issues that you're working through, these people and the speakers and all, they really help you through it. It's helped me a lot.
Wow. You know, Michelle, what you say it hits us all near and dear, because there is somebody out there that really relates to everything that you've gone through. And you've come so far out of your shell, even with doing coaching calls with me and been able to do them with Melissa, and you work closely with Mandy. Like, we have seen you. We know that deep down inside, you are a leader. You're a natural leader. But you're also living proof that it doesn't matter what you've been through. It's the choices that you make that'll take you all the way to the top. And our team motto, if you guys don't know, it really is true. We leave no petPro behind. We leave no pet behind. And, if you are willing to go out on a limb, the tree of life holds endless possibilities. And that is why I'm so honored to be sitting here with Michelle. I'm honored to have her on my team. I'm honored to be a part of this journey with you. And I'm so grateful that you have come today and sacrificed your time to share with us how Pawfest has made an impact in your life, Michelle. I love you dearly. And wave to everybody out in Facebook land. Thank you guys for coming. I can't wait until next week to share with you guys more stories about how Pawfest has really changed the lives of pet pros across this country, especially those that are on their team. I hope that you guys click the link down in the bottom and sign up for Pawfest today. We want you to join this journey and go and learn, not only personally, get your personal development, but learn about how to explode your business. So again, Michelle, thank you so much. And everybody out there in Facebook land, we will see you all next week. Have a beautiful weekend. And don't forget, we have the Friday night out with Pottery tonight. So bring all your friends, bring all your family, and let's talk dog tonight.
Bye, everyone.
Michelle.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.